Thank you very much for downloading this featured content podcast on behalf of the Solihull Chamber of Commerce. In this episode, we hear from some of the shortlisted finalists from the Chamber of Commerce Annual Awards. Our first two categories are Business Person of the Year and the Contribution to Community. For further information, check the websites and the e-newsletters that come out to you every Friday. Let's hear from some of our finalists. Joining us now here, live in the studio, is Mr. Tony Elvin. Now, Tony is nominated in two categories for this year's awards. Now, Tony, thank you very much for spending some time here with us.
You're very welcome.
Excellent stuff. Now, what's it like to be nominated in two categories for the awards for the Chamber this year?
Very exciting, yeah. Overwhelmed to be nominated in two awards. I think the most important one is the community one for Touchwood. I think if you do a good job and look after everyone else around you, then hopefully other things come along, don't they? But the community is a big one for the whole team because community is central to everything that happens in the town centre. If you want our town centres and high streets to remain buoyant, then community is at the key of that. Is key to that. Excellent.
And some of the work that you're doing with Touchwood and the rest of the town centre with the BID, working with the BID team, absolutely amazing stuff that I see.
A big team effort, yep. Collaboration, everybody working together. You know, somebody asked me recently that's looking after another town centre in the West Midlands. How do we emulate what's happening in Solihull? I said it's not one person, it's not one idea. It's lots of people working in the same direction. And there's there's a launch event for a fantastic concept coming up soon called Chatty Cafe. It's another example of everyone in Solihull pulling together. Chatty Cafe is going to be essentially there's going to be a table in every coffee shop in Solihull, or for every coffee shop that signs up for it. Yeah. And so if you're feeling lonely, maybe you're going out shopping on your own and you want to chat to somebody, you go to the table that says Chatty Cafe on the table, and it means you're open to have a chat. So, I think that's
great idea.
Amazing. Yeah, and that's what we need. High street. We can't afford for shopping centres and high streets to fade away and disappear. We need them to be vibrant parts of the community. Otherwise, it's only going to increase loneliness. We don't want people just sitting at home on their own. And in your role as General Manager at Touchwood, you are well known in the business community, so being nominated in the Business Person of the Year award is also quite an accolade, isn't it? It's a really nice accolade, but as I say, for us it's the team, and you know, if I've got a nomination for being Business Person of the Year, it's only because of those people around me. So the big one for us is community, and I'm absolutely, really chuffed to be nominated for Business Person, but everything's a team effort. Great stuff. We'll see you on the 17th. Really looking forward to it. Thank you. Thanks, Tony. Joining us now here on Solihull Radio for your featured content podcast for the Solihull Chamber Awards is Mr. Paul Rivers. Now, Paul is one of the directors of Solihull Moors Football Club. Paul, how does it feel to be nominated in this category?
Hi, Jeff. Yeah, it feels fantastic. We were very fortunate enough to actually win the category last year. So we entered again, obviously with high hopes, and delighted to be shortlisted and looking forward to the dinner and awards event. Excellent.
Now, what are you doing out there in the community? I see you on pretty much every Solihull Observer doing something out there for people and working in the community. So what's on the top of your list at the moment?
Well, it's a massive thing for us. Obviously, a lot of people know us just as a football club, and obviously being on TV last year against Blackpool, that certainly put us on the map nationally as well as locally. But within our community strand, we offer over 40 hours of school coaching, 150 places at our holiday camps every school holiday for children aged 6 to 13. We manage 60 players of all ages in a growing and unrivaled disability section. And within our youth and junior teams, we facilitate over 1,000 boys and girls every week playing football for Solihull Moors. But that's just a snapshot of some of the stuff that we're doing at the moment.
And what an amazing snapshot that was. Listen, I wish you all the best and, lots and lots of luck on the evening. I'll see you there hopefully as well, because we'll be there recording for it. And we'll have a chat then, but the best of luck.
Thanks very much, Jeff. That's fantastic.
No problem. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Joining us on the line for our first Business Person of the Year nomination is Natalie Taylor Herrick from Taylor Herrick Recruitment. Natalie, how do you feel about being nominated for Business Person of the Year?
Yeah, I feel extremely grateful. It's such a prestigious award locally, and it's amazing to be in the same category as some of the big brands like Touchwood and Ashers. I feel like we're flying the flag for small independent businesses. So we joined the Chamber of Commerce about a year ago now, and throughout the past 12 months we've had a lot of opportunities locally for networking and training and events, and also obviously the awards. We were nominated last year for, I think it was the Businesswoman of the Year, and we got to the finals but didn't win. Our marketing executive, Christabel, noticed that this award, or the awards were open for nominations, and she put an application in. And then, it was just really good news to realise that we've made it to the finals.
Great stuff. And tell us a little bit about Taylor Herrick Recruitment, please.
Okay, so we're independent boutique recruiters. We specialise solely within the built environment, so house builders, architecture, construction companies. We've just entered our second decade in business. We're very much local. Our clients are local. We try to do as much as we can in terms of employability locally. We've just taken on another lady who lives in Solihull. And we tend to spend a lot of time outside of recruitment, like I say, giving back to the local community. We've done, we sponsored a company called CPR Counts. They're a local volunteer group who offer free basic life-saving classes in Birmingham. We've done collections for homeless. We volunteer at the soup kitchens in Birmingham. I just feel like, because, I've always lived in Solihull and surrounds, it's important to give back to your local community as well as being profitable.
Absolutely right. And can I wish you all the best and, lots and lots of luck on the evening, and hopefully we'll see you there because we'll be there recording as well. So have a lovely time, and like I say, lots of luck for the awards.
Thank you so much.
Joining us live now in the studio, it's been brilliant having all the people come in and chat about these wonderful Solihull Chamber of Commerce Awards. It's Mel Palmer. She's the CEO of the Solihull BID. Hi, Mel.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm good. I'm a bit cold, but I'm good.
We must say at the time of recording, it is the beginnings of the Food and Drink Festival, isn't it?
It is. So I have been here since 6:30 this morning. I'm a little damp. Yes, a bit soggy.
But rain stopped now.
Yeah, it's fabulous now. It's fabulous, yeah.
Great stuff. Tell me what it feels like to be nominated in the Contribution to the Community Award for the Chamber Awards.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. We're all thrilled at the team. We're absolutely thrilled. It's great to feel that there's some recognition for everything that we're doing in the community, from the town hosts supporting, from our business club, from everything we do really in the sort of small segments to make sure that comes forward as an impact and people can recognise that. We are thrilled.
Exactly. And not only that, you do bring the community in with some community events like the food and drink thing and how it's all working.
Absolutely.
And it's looking really nice out there.
It's great. It's great. Everything we do, we make sure it's trying to bring the community together, the business community together, and getting people to enjoy themselves whilst really looking at promoting what they're doing and interacting with each other.
Lots of free events as well, aren't there?
Free. Everything's free.
Everything's free.
Apart from the food today. And even that's free to some people that work in the town centre. We've given away 200 vouchers for a free lunch for people who work here. So they've been claimed quite early on.
I bet they have. Yeah. Listen, the awards are on the 17th. So as this podcast goes out, you will be able to hear all of the other shortlisted finalists as well for these particular categories. Looking forward to it. We'll see you there.
I'm looking forward to winning.
Oh, excellent. Great. Yeah. I love that confidence. Okay. Thanks, Mel. Thanks for coming into the station today.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you.
For the next nomination in Business Person of the Year, she is so busy, she's actually sent a representative to come and talk to us here on the Featured Content podcast for the Solihull Chamber Awards. Now, the award is actually for Dr.Lorraine Hill. Now, she's from the Hampton Clinic, but to speak to us is the clinic manager, and her name is Cherie Rhodes. Now, Cherie, how's it going over there, and what's the atmosphere like knowing now that you've one of your doctors has been nominated for Business Person of the Year?
It's going really well, thank you. You've been very busy, and we've expanded our range of services over the last So we're really proud of what we've created. And that's obviously personal to Lorraine. She feels that way, as well as us as a wider team. We've put much time and energy into creating what we have. We think it's a very special and high-end sort of product. And we're all just really proud to have been recognised for our efforts so far. Obviously, particularly Lorraine. She's the one that's been nominated, and she's been incredible. The quote from Lorraine is, "Personally and as a team, we've invested so much time and energy into creating a very special, high-end quality product. It's made us all feel so proud to be recognised for our efforts so far."
Great stuff. Now, can I wish you, the team, and everyone involved, and especially Dr. Lorraine Hill, lots and lots of luck for the awards, and I'll hopefully see you there. Will you be there at the awards as well?
Not myself, but Lorraine will.
Excellent. Okay, well, I'll see someone from the Hampton Clinic there. Thanks very much for joining us here on the podcast today.
Okay, thanks very much.
Joining us live now via our telephone link here is Robert Elliott from Hogarth Hotel over just the other side of Solihull here. Robert, what's it feel like to be nominated in the contribution to the community category for the Solihull Chamber Awards?
Yeah, hi Jeff. Thanks for this. This is fantastic. We are absolutely delighted. Hogarth as a business are a family business at the end of the day. And Andy and Helena Hogarth have built that business up over the last 15 years here in Solihull. And the team that we have at the hotel, which can amount to up to 115 people at any one time, we do so much activity with the local schools, the colleges, the charities, lots of different organisations. And to be recognised in this way is absolutely fantastic. And we took some great team photos last week when we found out, and we went out into the grounds and got the team together, and there was a real buzz about the place because we're very proud. We're very proud. It's to get a nomination. I think I always use the analogy of some of the Oscar winners who can make a career out of nominations as well as actually winning. So we are absolutely delighted to be nominated.
Brilliant stuff. And this is the contribution to the community award. And as part of that, like you say, you've been working with lots of different community groups, especially in the sort of hotel and hospitality industry as well, isn't it? Showing how it is.
Yeah, that's right. Well, about 2.5, 3 years ago, we set up something called the Hogarth Academy. And the reason we did this was because we felt that a lot of the work that we were doing with the local schools and colleges was helping to prepare people, not even just for a career in hospitality, but perhaps just for the workplace in general, and being able to develop some skills that would help them with their future careers, but also perhaps to enlighten them as to hospitality. It's not all about working in the kitchens and working in the restaurants. There are careers across the world where we are able to help people prepare. And it really was, for us, it was a case of being able to acquire skills and to widen their horizons, really.
Great stuff. Now, the awards are on the 17th, aren't they?
They certainly are.
So not long now, and on the run-up, we'll hopefully be there as well, recording and taking some video for you. And
fantastic.
Hopefully, all being well, I wish you the best of luck on the evening.
Well, thank you, Jeff. There's some fantastic nominees. There are some it's a very strong category, and I know you've probably spoken to some of the other nominees who have done some wonderful work. So we're very pleased to be part of it, and we thank you for your support.
Thank you very much for joining us here on the station.
Thanks, Jeff. All the best.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
We heard there from some of the shortlisted finalists from the 2 categories published this week. Tune in next week to find out who the lucky nominees are for the next 2 categories. You've been listening to Output via solihullradio.com of the Red Shoe podcast. Thank you very much for joining us.